right now we are anchored in Flamenco Bay, and we're gonna go and dive this amazing reef that we went to yesterday. It's all absolutely gorgeous and actually very alive for down in the Caribbean. So let's go see what we can see. All right, let's get loaded up in the dinghy and go see this underwater world. This anchorage is absolutely stunning. The water is crystal clear. Oh, view of Flamenco Beach there. Our neighbors. It's a little windy, but hop in the dinghy and go swim around. Action!
Hey lover, what's going on?
We're gonna go to the beach, go walk over to the old tank. Where we Culebra used to be like a military site. They used to do drills and do like beach landings and bombardment. So they tell you all the time to watch out for unexploded ordnance.
Yeah.
So old bombs that have been dropped. There's like certain areas you can't even anchor and stuff because of all the old bombs. But I believe that these two tanks that are over here were abandoned during the deal over there, and then we're gonna get, hopefully, we'll get the drone up and see all the reefs from above, which is always pretty cool. So do that, and we're gonna find a coconut.
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
but we're probably eating fish burritos tonight anyway.
Fish burritos.
We still have some leftover.
I think some cocoa rice.
We have some leftover fish from the snapper and the barjack that he caught yesterday, so we'll probably eat that. But maybe we'll find some cocoa and then make cocoa rice to put inside it. We'll see.
I love cocoa. Sweet with the kiss our boat. Do you see a tank?
Yeah, come on.
Come on with us for the journey. All right.
Pose for the camera. Make love for the camera. Now make me head. Make me head. Work it.
So we got to climb up a tree and go get a coconut. And I think that's what we'll do. Thank God. No, back up. Keep going.
He's faking his cocoa scene. But I promised I wouldn't tell. He found it on the ground. Oh, what you got there? Oh my God. Wow, did you just get that from the tree?
Woo!
That was so hot.
Oh,
oh my God. Are you Edmund Ruffin?
Edmund Ruffin here.
Oh, I want to rip that off.
Captain Edmund Ruffin. But how do we get the water out of the coconut?
How?
Oh, bing, I have an idea. Let's beat it against the tree.
Let's see it.
All right.
This is Eddie's super secret way of opening coconuts. Oh, he beckons us closer. A wild Eddie.
The flat spot of the coconut. It's kind of got some flat spots. So you choose a flat edge. I like to choose the most obvious one. And you just beat it against the tree real quick.
This is how Eddie deals with anger. Oh my God, that was textbook, baby.
Maybe use a little more.
Woo! Ow, ow, baby! You really got the audience, the viewing audience there. How's it taste?
Fresh coconut water.
And this is how you live off the land.
This is the only
Surviving
water.
in the wild is so easy.
It's so easy.
Ignore all the Netflix specialties
just-
about living out in Alaska and
It's
shit.
crap.
All you need to do is climb a tree, get a coconut, get an Eddie to open the coconut for you, and then you have fresh coconut water. Look at that. And there's our boat off in the distance.
Only
Cheers.
one in the anchorage. All right, now that we've got our water for the day, this is the only water we drink actually. This is the only way we get water.
Our water maker is actually just Eddie getting cocos.
Yeah, I'm the water maker. I make water. Eddie, make water. All right, let's get the drone up and see if we can see the anchorage. This tank, one of the tanks all graffitied up, looks sweet. What do you think?
Looks like a tank. I've actually never seen one up close, have you?
Oh yeah, plenty. In Norfolk they have tons of
Like just abandoned?
the naval base. No, like active full-bodied tanks. This is old.
This is interesting. I mean, it's clearly
like a
like
war-
on its platform.
World War II. Oh, you think
it's
it's...
not like just left here. 'Cause look,
Oh, you
there's
think
a
so?
platform right here. It looks like it was
Oh yeah.
docked here or stationed
Yeah,
here or
yeah.
something.
Maybe it's like a...
It's not like they just drove it up this hill and left it.
Yeah. The one in the water, I don't know about that one. But we were talking, we're probably going to get up early tomorrow morning and walk down to Culebra because we need to print and sign
Yeah,
our...
and it's really pretty. It would be cool to see the whole island. Walking is a really good way to explore it. I mean, I guess we could run it. I don't know how far that is.
want to run it.
No, but if we go early in the morning before the sun comes up, that'd be really fast.
Then we could run.
And you could walk home.
Yeah. Well, we'll walk or run in the morning. This tank is pointed at our boat.
The tank's so torn apart, I was hoping to see like the driving housing or anything like that.
Oh no. It's gutted. Gutted and full of trash.
Interesting, but so like the way a tank operates, someone would be down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Driving, and then someone would be up here manning the gun.
Yeah, and then this style tank, it had a manual loader. So a person would be loading the turret. I think this is normally like a 4-person.
Ooh.
So you've got a driver, you've got a gunner, who like, there's little gun slots everywhere. Oh yeah.
After a couple days of exploring Culebra, we set sail for Brewers Bay. What I remember about this sail is it was supposed to be just off upwind, but in reality we ended up going almost directly upwind, and it was supposed to take us just a couple hours to do the sail. It took us about 50 nautical miles to go 10 nautical miles because we had to tack back and forth so much. It was a really beautiful night sail, and once we just settled into it and agreed that we would rather actually sail the whole thing than try to motor upwind and upwave, it was really lovely. Part of what made it so lovely, of course, is the fact that Eddie did most of the sail and I slept most of the time. The next morning we woke up and we sipped our coffees on the bow of the boat, as we did pretty much every day that we lived on the boat. We called it our best friend coffee time. And here you can see a very sped up version of how we spent most of our mornings on the boat. Just chit-chatting and sipping our coffee, and French press was of course our drink of choice. And then we raised sails and we left the anchorage. And
right before we almost hit a...
Yeah, as we were leaving the anchorage, actually, I was at the helm and Eddie was raising the sails, and Eddie loves to sail off anchor, and as we were leaving, we almost ran into a research boat from USVI.
But it was worth it because everyone in the anchorage thought we were so cool by sailing off the anchor instead of using the motor.
Absolutely, but it was kind of a stressful start. But then anyway, we decided to sail to nearby Saba Island, I think it was called. But
Saba
it was
Rock.
not Saba Rock, right. It was not Saba Island, it was Saba Rock. And we were just going to do a day sail, and it was our first time ever doing a day sail on the whole trip.
Yeah, we were always going somewhere.
For a day sail.
Yeah, always going somewhere, not necessarily trying to get somewhere or have fun. So
it was absolutely gorgeous.
As the season came to a close, we decided that we would have one last sail, and so we sailed out to Saba Rock, and here's some aerial footage. It was actually a bird nesting ground, so there were thousands of birds there, and it was an absolutely gorgeous spot to have a little day trip. But it actually ended up being a little bit more than a day trip.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you can see our little heart island there, a little heart sand pond.
Very cute. And so anyway, Eddie told me, like, before we set sail for this trip, he woke up that morning and he's like, let's just do a day trip and really enjoy sailing. And you know what? We could take like a bunch of photos once we get there and get some good footage for Instagram and for YouTube and stuff. And he's like, so why don't you put on something cute? And I was like, I look cute every day. And he's like, something cuter. So I picked this dress.
I told her every 5 minutes, I told her that whole day, it's going to be the best day of your life.
I was like, what
best day ever.
What is that?
It is the best day ever.
It was
the most important day of your life right today.
And it was. But anyway, so I put on this really nice dress and I put on a little bit of makeup and I was like, yeah, I love shooting photos of me for Instagram. And Eddie put on this handsome outfit. It was the first time I saw him wearing jeans in like over half a year.
Yeah, they were moldy, but I pulled them out from the back of the closet anyways.
All the buttons on everything were all rusted.
Yeah, that's right. The jeans were all rusted to bits. But yeah, we got some charcuterie and some wine and had a lovely little day.
Eddie set up this adorable date, and then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna fly the drone and I'm gonna take some videos and like we can just strike a couple poses, which is what we're doing here. And you can see me being like, trying to make sure that I got the good angle for the camera. And then he kept being weirdly very specific about where I could and couldn't stand for the camera, which you can see right here. And I kept like trying to push myself back to where I wanted to be, which you can see right here. And then all of a sudden I was like looking at his face and I was like, oh my God, he's so nervous. And then it hit me why he kept saying this was gonna be the best day ever. And the best day of my life.
Best day ever.
And I only say that because I haven't married you yet.
And I dropped to one knee and I said, Emily, and she went, yes, 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 yes. And she said, no take backsies.
That's me kissing him before you can even get it out.
Yeah. Yes,
I love you, yes. Yes, yes. And then he's like, wait, no, listen.
I have a whole thing prepared.
He's like, hang on.
Yeah, and so as the season came to a close, we didn't know what we were going to do next, and it was chaos, and we weren't sure if we were going to go home or what was going on with life, so I decided that in all the chaos, the one thing that's always true is me, and us, so that forever you would have me no matter what chaos is around.
That was really beautiful.
So then I proposed to Emily, and she said, yes, 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 best day ever.
That was a really hard choice to make after a year of
Oh,
living on a boat
goodness.
together. And always being like, why are you so far away?
We've decided that if we get another boat, it's going to be smaller because we need a smaller boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there were moments of shock and disbelief, and I remember being really nervous afterwards. And you were nervous, and you were shaky, and we were boohooing.
Yeah, and I
And
just
we were kissing a lot.
made sure not to drop the ring with the water and all.
And the drone did a great job holding its position. Yeah, I can't believe Eddie hid the ring on the boat for almost a year.
Yeah.
And I never found it. And he said right before he proposed, when I was doing my makeup, that he dropped the ring box, and it was in its box, and it like rolled in front of my feet, and I never saw it. I was so focused on like looking cute for pictures.
Oh, that's really cute, yeah. Yeah. And then we were officially engaged.
Yeah, I can't get rid of you anymore.
Best day ever.
It was the best day ever. Best friends for life. Officially more than just friends.
Yeah, so Saba Rock holds a special place in our heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
We are at Saba Rock, where you saw the charcuterie, and I proposed to Emily here.
Oh my god!
Spoiler alert. She said
I'm
yes.
an engaged woman! Engaged to an Edmund Ruffin. How lucky am I?
Oh,
It's still very surreal. Hasn't sunk in. Oh my god, did you drip on me?
I just, it's pretty hot. I'm still sweating all the time. Doesn't really matter. I'm engaged, but I'm still sweaty. Here's where we did it. Saba Rock. See, there's a bunch of birds. Beautiful. And now what are we gonna do?
Now we're gonna go dive. After we got engaged last time we were here, which was what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Super recent. After we got engaged, we jumped in the water, and it was around sunset, and we just jumped in the water to go for a quick dive, and we found tons of lobsters, and actually Eddie found a really big but pregnant lobster, and he did an amazing job going in very gently, tickling its tentacles so that he could reach around, grab it by the back, and instead of shooting it, that way he was able to pick it up and then recognize that it had a colony of eggs on it. So he released it, and then what happened? You tell the next
And
one.
then we released it because we said, you go be a mama. And then
We didn't want to kill something that was pregnant on the day we got engaged. We were like, that seems like terrible juju, so
and to be
we were
honest,
very careful.
a lot of times we spear them just because we want them. But we really should catch them all by hand. And I did an amazing job because I was in the zone with the big yes of my life. To catch both of them by hand, so we caught the other one by hand. Actually, the pregnant one I did a really good job. Didn't even break any tentacles or hurt any legs or anything. But, oh, I sweat. I'm just sweating bullets still. But yeah, so we're engaged. And we had lobster, what is it? Roasted red bell pepper and lobster pesto pasta for our engagement dinner.
It was so delicious. And so yeah, Eddie caught the other one by hand as well. He caught both of them by hand, and then it was very fitting. It's just such a beautiful day. It couldn't have been more perfect.
I told her all day long it's gonna be the best day of your life. And
I was like, you say that every day. Every day, you're not wrong. Every day with him is the best day of my life.
oh, quit it.
But this time, I got the forever promise. It's so surreal.